Hey, this is Narrendor, and welcome back to my playthrough of Dragon Age Origins. So, where we left off, we had just wrapped up our business in Lothering, over there, and saved this dwarf and his son from some bandits. And we're about to head out into the big wide world. We got some new party members, Liliana here, and Sten, who we probably won't be seeing much of except for in camp, because I'm already playing a two-hander warrior. So, yeah, aside from badassery, there's not really much point in having two giant swords in a party. Anyhow, so let's hop to it, and I'm not sure how far we're going to get in this episode. We're probably going to get to Redcliffe. Oh, we have a cutscene. Spooky.
Bad dreams, huh?
It seems so real.
Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them.
Creepy.
The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
The Archdemon, is that the dragon?
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow,
My dog is loud.
When I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me, too.
I'm not scared. No, I'm not going to be a piss baby about it. Any other surprises I should know about?
Other than dying young and the whole defeat the Blight alone thing? No, I'm all tapped out for surprises.
Cool.
Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Thanks. Oh boy, a quest over there. So yeah, this is the camp, where you can go pretty much at any time. However, it's always nighttime when you get here. It's pretty much just like for sleeping, I suppose. Let's talk to the dog.
Oh, why, you little...
What?
Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
How dare. It's just a warning. You could have taken a hand off.
Don't you think I don't know it? Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
Anyhow, so you can interact with your dog.
I once heard a really old legend about how the Hound Warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished.
Ew.
Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh. Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
Don't scare my dog, Alistair. Don't listen to Alistair, he's full of rubbish.
Hey!
Anyhow, so sometimes he'll, like, want to play, and I'm not sure why I'm glowing red. Oh, it's my passive. Or I have a... No? Whatever. Anyway, so sometimes he'll, you can interact with him, and he'll, like, run off and find stuff, like a ball of yarn at some point. Sometimes cake. I think he comes back with cake one time. Anyway, so at camp you can talk to your party members and learn more about them and gain approval or not. Lose approval sometimes. Anyway, I'm going to talk to these guys.
Good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fenwick, at your service once again.
Oh, you've seen
I
the
saw
last
your
of me,
camp and
huh?
thought to myself, what safer place to rest for the evening than in the camp of a Grey Warden? I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
I thought you said you were gonna steer clear of our trouble, but okay. You're free to stay, just mind yourselves. Oh, let me see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Yeah, look at all this cool stuff. Anyway, so this stuff he doesn't get more of, except for once. Like, he restocks one time. So, like, these poultices and whatnot, you can only buy them once until he gets more. So anyway, I can buy some now. I'm gonna buy some now. And, oh, these are specifically for the dog. A little healing thing. I don't think I need anything else, frankly. Can I just sell junk? I think I sold all my junk. Oh, here's a garnet. It's a gift. Yeah, I think I'm good. Yeah, I've got plenty of space. He doesn't have a... Oh, he does have a backpack. Cool. Okay, yeah, that opens up, I think, 10 more slots. Yeah. And, oh, he has gifts in here, too. It's nice. And lots of runes. The runes are made by his son, Sentil. Anyway, so enough talk. We're gonna talk to Sentil.
Hello. The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
What enchantments does he do?
He can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
And there you have it.
He's so excited about enchantment. I want some enchanting done.
Enchantment!
Okay, so we don't have anything right now because we're just at the beginning of the game, but, you know, you can get runes and you can get special... It's usually weapons that you want to enchant. I'm probably not going to do very much, but, you know, it's a start. So we're going to talk to people. Let's get some approval. Yo.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
Did you grow up in the Korkari Wilds?
Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
You can probe me anytime. I'm curious, what's wrong with that?
Any number of cats could inform you of the answer to that question, but have it your way.
Well, cats don't talk to me.
What is it you asked? If I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
But you kept going back?
Would you not do the same? Your world is an unforgiving and cold place. The wilds I hail from is home to me, and I a natural denizen. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
Very daring, that sounds like you.
Equal parts daring and foolhardy, perhaps. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be traveling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
That was quick thinking.
Men are always willing to believe two things about a woman. One, that she is weak, and two, that she finds him attractive. I played the weakling and battered my eyelashes at the captain of the guard. Child's play. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
I have no idea. I'm not human.
Do not speak to me of trivialities. Your culture is not so entirely different.
Well,
There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes. How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
yet here you are.
Yes, here I am. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
Alright. Okay, so see, we have a +4 approval. And if we look at it, we're more towards the happy end of this sliding scale. If it gets to the little heartbreak icon here, where they disapprove immensely of you, then they could up and leave the party. I didn't realize that was a thing. Well, okay, no, it tells you about it, but that's never actually happened to me. Because I tend to leave behind characters who will not agree with the mission that I'm going on. Oh, also, when you gain approval, they gain skills? Where are you? Yeah, so since we got to a certain amount of approval, she got this minor magic trait, or skill. So it's just a small boost to her magic. But it's still pretty cool. When they really like you, or they just approve a lot, then oh yeah, there's that guy. When they really approve of you, they get some really useful skills. So we're gonna talk to Sten.
Why are we stopping?
We're working together. I think I should get to know you.
There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
What, you don't sleep? I need to know if I can trust you at my back.
I am Kunari. I have given my word to aid you. We are not people of idle promises.
I've never met a Kunari before. Tell me about your people.
No.
No? Okay. Please?
People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of... The elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
Thanks. Well, you said you were in the army.
I am.
Have you ever fought in a war?
I have always fought in war, elf.
What do you mean by that?
My people have been at war since the moment we set foot in the Northern Islands.
Huh. So they don't come from the islands?
We do now.
Oh, well, where did you come from before?
Somewhere else.
Can you be more specific?
No. I was born in Seheron. Of the land we came from, I know nothing, not even its name.
Huh.
I do not see how this matters. Seheron and Parvolan are distant. Ferelden and the Darkspawn are immediate.
True. Are you alright? You were in that cage for weeks.
You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight.
Okay. Let's go.
As you wish.
See? He approves. +2. It takes a lot of work to gain his approval. However, we need to keep in mind he likes cookies. So if we ever get the cookie gift, or like some kind of food, he also likes little statues and stuff. And there's a certain picture that he likes. We've already talked to Alistair about stuff. Let's talk to... That's a big cheese. Look at this thing. Look at this cheese. Holy crap. Liliana, where did you get that? Did you roll it here?
Yes.
I'd like to talk about this cheese. I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
I'm sorry. Let's see. What would someone like you be doing in Lothering's Chancery?
What is meant by someone like me?
Well, they don't teach you how to fight in the cloister, do they?
Did you think I was always a cloistered sister? The Chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it. I chose to stay and become affirmed.
What'd you do before that?
I was a traveling minstrel in Orlais. Tales and songs were my life. I performed, and they rewarded me with applause and coin. And my skill in battle? Well, you pick up different skills when you travel, yes? Yes, of course. Let's move on.
Touchy subject, huh? Warming your hands over absolutely nothing. Okay, so that's something. I think we've talked to everybody except for Alistair, but we've talked to him before. So we're going to talk to this random guy over here. Hello.
You're a hard man to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader?
Levy of the smarmy brow. I'm Vigo. I've never heard of you.
Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see,
we weren't exactly close,
promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
What promise did he make you?
My family... well, past a bit checkered, to see. Nobles look at us with disdain. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Olin banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
It's a bit drastic, isn't it?
And then some. Not much is known about that time. After King Olin died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
I keep seeing something over here. You see it? It, like... up and down, up and down. And I don't know what it is, but it's kind of creeping me out. Anyway, I'm surprised you... well, okay, so what favor did you ask of Duncan?
I asked for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honour.
Couldn't you just go there by yourself?
Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Ireland's days. At least none that's come back.
Okay.
I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back.
Nice.
So I went to Duncan, I did. And I said that he could reclaim the old base, and my family could have its honour.
Oh, hang on. I think I have this quest. I know I've done it before. Cool. Give me a moment and I'll help. Oh. Whoops. Well, alright. Yeah, that's a TLC thing. Soldier's Peak. Yeah. I know I have bought it before. Because I've done it, and it's pretty cool. Unless I'm thinking of a different one, but, anyway. I feel like I have helped him before. Okay, so let's, save, and then, get going. Let's go. Alright, so our basic party is probably going to be Alistair, Liliana,
Indeed.
and Morrigan.
Indeed.
Yeah, girl. Okay. Because it's just a pretty well-balanced party, and I don't really take my dog anywhere. I did when I was playing a rogue. But yeah, so see, this party camp thing, it's always up in this little corner of the map, and now we can go anywhere we like. But, I like going to Redcliffe first, but we're closer to the forest. Yeah, no, let's go here. So, Redcliffe it is. We might get stopped along the way. Oh, no, we're actually gonna get there in one shot. I'm used to getting ambushed along the road. That happens a lot. That's the castle, by the way. Redcliffe Castle. Cutscene.
Look, can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier.
Let me guess, you're an idiot. What's on your mind?
Well, let's see. How do I tell you this? We're almost at Redcliffe.
No.
Did I say how I know Arl Eamon exactly?
I think you said he raised you.
I'm a bastard. My mother was a serving girl at Redcliffe Castle, and she died when I was born. Arl Eamon took me in and raised me before I was sent to the Chantry. The reason he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother, I suppose.
Awesome. You're a prince. Doesn't that make you the heir to the throne?
Maker's breath, I hope not. I don't think so. You don't think so, do you? I'm a bastard. And nobody even knows about me. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone.
Well, except
Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it.
Ah.
I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry.
Well, does Logain know?
Why wouldn't he? He was King Marek's best friend. I don't know if that means anything, though. I certainly never considered the idea that it might ever be important. Arl Eamon eventually married a young woman from Orlais, despite all the problems it caused with the king so soon after the war. He loved her a great deal. Anyway, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as the Arl's bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
Well, you're probably luckier than most orphans.
I suppose you're right. I wasn't raised as the Arl's son, though. If you're picturing that, I slept in hay out in the stables, not on silk sheets. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall, and it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Owl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there and blamed him for everything. And eventually he just stopped coming.
Huh. You think the Jarl will help us?
I think so, yes. This news we've heard about him being sick disturbs me, though. I wonder if we won't discover that Logain has come to the same conclusion as we have. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
As you command, my prince.
Oh, lovely. I'm going to regret this. Somehow I just know it.
He's a good guy, but I like just being a jerk to him. Alright, so, Redcliffe. Same windmill as everywhere else. Yeah, there's no one over here. There's some death root though, I want it. Alright, cool. Let's go. So there's this guy who's gonna be like, who are you?
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
Help with what? What do you mean? Is there a problem?
So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard?
Oh, there's a civil war going on if you haven't noticed.
We heard news about the king and all the fighting. That was before everything started here. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Ban Tegan, Arlemon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
Well, okay, there's Redcliffe proper. It's a nice little bay town. Just off the lake. Nice broom just lying there. Cool. And some somewhat dead people. Not really. Hey, I'm shiny.
Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though not for long if Ten Loghain has anything to say about it.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
You don't believe Loghain's lies?
What, that he pulled his men in order to save them? That Cailan risked everything in the name of glory? Hardly. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So you are a Grey Warden as well. A pleasure to meet you. I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother? Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
What evil things are you talking about?
Some call them the Walking Dead. Decomposing corpses, returning to life with a hunger for human flesh. They hit again the next night. Each night they come, with greater numbers. With Cailan dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. Alistair, I hate to ask, but I desperately need the help of you and your friends.
It isn't just up to me. Though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance against Loghain without Arleman.
Of course we'll help.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you.
It might
This
not be
means
impossible
more to
with
me
us.
than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Ben, return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before
Such a
night falls.
pessimist.
I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
Okay.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Alright, well, very straightforward. Aw, we lost the approval that we got. Yeah, see, if you're just nice to people and help them, Morgan tends to disapprove. So basically, don't bring her if you want to be nice.
I'm scared, Mother. When are the bad men
Nice little
coming?
broom.
I'm so
this
scared,
lady.
Father. What are we going to do? Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
Why are you crying?
Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere.
How terrible, you poor thing. I wish there was something we could do to help.
And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too.
Why would he run off?
He said something about saving Mother. He's just a little boy. He doesn't understand she's gone.
If he has foolishly run off, then he is no doubt dead. You should get used to that fact.
Oh, thanks.
Nice. Maybe you want to kick her in the head while you're at it.
Shall we comfort her with lies? If she is to face death, better she face it honestly.
I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful.
Alright, I'll look for him.
You will. Thank you so much. Please find him.
Silence, girl. Do you want the children to hear you?
But night is coming.
Delighted.
The monsters will return.
I forgot that I wasn't doing side quests on this playthrough. Oh well. Okay, so we're gonna talk to people.
You know, we don't have
This
no
episode
sign
is
of
just
them
a lot
coming
of
back from the
talking.
castle, Murdoch.
So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I heard they all died with the king.
Well, I could be a ghost. You never know.
Huh. If it takes a ghost or two to kill a horde of evil monsters, I'll take it. But you look plenty alive to me. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
Well, we do want to help however we can. You can trust us.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
Well, come Vigo. We will defeat this evil together. Will it work? Hey,
I hope you're right.
I think it did.
I've been trying to hold us together, but it isn't easy. Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in
Power
charge.
of friendship. How's morale?
Morale's about what you'd expect. These men aren't soldiers. They're villagers defending their homes, and they're frightened. It would help if we had decent equipment. There weren't enough swords in Owen's shop. The men's armor is nearly falling off. I don't think we're in any shape to fight. We'll do our best, of course, but, well, I have my doubts.
Who are you?
I just hope I'm alive tomorrow morning.
What can I do to help?
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
See what I can do.
I'd appreciate it. If he doesn't help, he'll die like the rest of us. What good will that do anyone then? Tell them to maintain watch. I don't want a surprise attack before the sun goes down.
Yes, sir. What
Okay,
should we do
so
until
that
then?
guy is
Pray,
up
and hope for a
there.
miracle.
I think. Ba-da-ba-da. Nothing there. Is he in there? No. I forget which house he's in. And this map doesn't have markers. Okay. Well, we're gonna talk to the,
There is one thing I do not understand, Alistair.
Just the one thing.
About you, perhaps. Why the deception over your parentage?
I'd figure you'd be the sort who knows all about deception.
I do. And what use the deception might have had ended when King Cailan perished, did it not?
Maybe. I guess I was sort of hoping that would go away.
The truth does not go away.
I didn't say it was a good plan.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Ban Tegan is to see you here.
Do I have it plastered across my forehead?
I do not know how to address an elf in your position. I do not wish to be rude.
Well, call me Warden, for that's what I am.
Grey Warden it is, then, and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
Is there anything I can do to help?
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
I'll see what I can do.
That gladdens my heart to hear it.
Bye.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
Alright. So, we're gonna go talk to people. There's also some guy. What is that? Oh, it's a fish! Oh god, I thought it was like a body bag. It's a fish. Okay, well, that decoration is like nowhere else. From far away. That. It looks like, I don't know, sarcophagus or something. Okay, bye. I'm just gonna go over here and go in this house.
As you desire.
That sure was a loading screen. Hi.
Yes? What can I do for you?
I guess nothing.
Very well.
Is this important? Is there a book I can look at? Yes. Okay. Oh, there's a chest in here. Yo, Liliana. Can you open this chest? Aw. Man. Okay. So pretty much what we gotta do is run around the town and open doors, knock on a lot of doors, and open a few of them. There's some death root over there, but I'm not gonna get it. These hapless idiots. Oh, here, okay. Here's the blacksmith.
Go away. Curse you! Leave me in peace! You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
Well, is this Owen the blacksmith? I need to speak with you.
Huh? Who is that? What do you want? I've been through enough.
I'd prefer not to speak through a door. Can I come in?
All right. Let me undo the lock.
Having the persuade trait is so good.
You don't make any trouble.
I love that trait.
Maker's breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
Somebody's been drinking.
So I let you in. You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are?
Well, my name is Vigo, Grey Warden, helping Ban Tegan.
A Grey Warden, is it? It takes all kinds. Funny, you didn't sound like an elf through the door. Can't say I expected
What was I supposed
that.
to sound like?
Anyhow, my name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted?
Well, The militia needs your help pretty desperately.
Why should I help Murdoch when he won't help me? My girl, Velena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for
No
her.
one can get in, asshole.
She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village or anyone.
Okay. So you intend to drink yourself to death?
Why not? It's not like we're going to live past the night anyhow. Or are you going to save us?
I intend to try.
Is that so? Maybe it's the drink talking, but you almost sound like you believe that.
I do.
Tell you what. If you want me to do repairs for Murdoch and his men, promise me you'll go into the castle and find my daughter.
I'll do my best.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him
Okay,
either.
well...
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want to promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
Promise you, I will find her.
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
She might be dead.
Lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
Thanks, Morgan.
Right then. It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge, and I suppose I'll have to find some iron. Maybe at the mill. Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Oh god, it's really good that we have gifts for Morgan because she just is disapproving left and right. But I don't have another mage. Yet. Well, at some point, but you know. Okay, so that's done. I believe he's right over there. Okay, hi.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll inform Bantig and the militia is ready to fight. We'll give those bastards a welcome they won't soon forget.
I'll be back. I need to check on something.
I have a good feeling about tonight.
Well, good. I'm glad. I hope that's from before and not, like, just now, because that's upsetting. Okay. This is a door we can go inside. Caitlin's home. Oh. Just open it.
Ah! What are you doing? Alright, I'll come out. Please, don't hurt me. I'll go back to the Chantry if you want. I didn't mean any harm.
What are you doing? Go, get lost. Your sister's looking for you, you know.
I just didn't want to be at the Chantry anymore. Everyone's scared, and I want to be brave.
By hiding in a closet. Okay. Go back to your sister then, she's worried sick.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Jeez, Morgan. What if I just... Am I gonna, like, rob these people? What if I did? Is that a book I can look at? Yes, it is!
Delighted.
Sweet. Experience. What? Why did that need a loading screen? Oh, look, another book. A whole shelf of books. See, I kind of wish that looking at a whole bookshelf would, like... I don't get why that needs a whole loading screen. Anyway, because sometimes it's just a single book that you look at, and other times it's not. other times it's that whole bookshelf. Okay, what's here? General store. I don't need anything from the store, but maybe there's a book that I can look at for codex reasons. No, it looks like someone has already ransacked this place. Awesome. I need to know. Okay, so we haven't lost that much. I think it was at like plus 20 something. Anyway, and I don't think they can lose those traits. Twin. Ah, yes. Hello? Knock on the door. Hey Liliana, pick the door. Well, let's break it. Bye. I guess it's open now.
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home.
I apologize.
Apology accepted. The name's Dwin. Pleased to meet you. Now get out.
What are you doing? Shut up in here.
Surviving. We have supplies to last for quite some time. And my boys and I can swing a weapon better than any of those fools out there.
Well, you'll die in here just as easily as you would out there.
Thanks. But I'll take my chances in here. Everyone else can run around in the open waiting to die.
Can't I change your mind?
Maybe. Let's hear what you've got.
Put in a good word for you, Ben Tegan or the Jarl.
And what good would that do me? The Jarl's probably dead. I couldn't care less what Tegan thinks of me. What else you got?
How about gold? I'll hire you.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I won't even stick my head out my door for less than 100 silvers.
Sure.
You're getting off easy there. But like you say, I guess this town needs a hero. You better be out there too when the sun goes down. I'm not fighting for a lost cause, you hear me?
Yeah. Okay, so we have some stuff. There's nothing in here. And there's nothing over here. Awesome, there's nothing for me to rob. Okay. Yeah, if you talk to someone, I think it was the knight, if you talk to him about other people, or like if he needs any other help or something, he'll mention Twin. Okay, I think that's it. Alright, oh, Chantry. Chantry, right.
Stop fidgeting.
I don't like being out here,
Because we need to collect our reward.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you.
Just stay safe.
The Maker sent you. I just know it. Thank you again.
And then approves, that's nice. Okay, where's the Chantry lady here?
You are of elven blood and a stranger, yet you defend a home that is not your own. We are grateful for that.
The reason I shouldn't help?
Many elves claim we wouldn't do the same in return. I would like to think that is not true, but I cannot speak for all. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers.
How awful this must be for you all. Is this everyone who's left?
All those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
Well, Sir Perth needs holy protection.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
What do you mean?
Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
But if they think it helps them...
I suppose their belief in the Maker's power could inspire them, but it just seems like trickery. Very well. If it keeps them alive...
Wow, I've never actually gotten that persuade check.
I have a number of silver-cast holy symbols. Tell Sir Perth that he can have them, and that wearing them will confer the Maker's protection. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
Cool. Well, I've never done that before, that's cool. And I'm glad it worked. Oh look, a bookshelf. And... okay, hers different, but when I ran past her earlier, I thought that she looked like Liliana. Wow, we're almost at an hour. Okay, well, we're gonna bring these things up to Sir Perth. I swear, it's all the running around that takes time. I guess this is just the threaten skill. I thought it was an active, but I guess it's a sustained. Oh, I've been playing Inquisition again. I thought I could jump. Okay.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.
Well, you said you wanted holy protection. Here you go.
Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
Has some holy amulets. What these do?
Must we do this? The faith that will protect these men must come from their heart, surely.
If they are the same as the symbols worn by their priests, well, that would more than suffice.
I'm glad I could help.
I will send some men to collect the amulets. Please give my regards to Mother Hannah for seeing some sense at last.
I'm ready to make my stand. Yeah.
There is still time before the sun goes down. If you have not yet spoken to Murdoch, or if there is anything you have planned...
Nope, I'm ready now. Perhaps you're right.
Good. Go do whatever you must and return before it is time.
Okay.
I will be here.
I'm gonna... What? Oh. Oh. Wow, okay, so Liliana disapproves. Sorry, we lied. Alright, so he's gonna have some strength, constitution. You're gonna be our tank, buddy, so... yeah. He can have a threaten, he can have precise striking. Shield wall. That's nice. Okay. Play. And I am close, but not yet there. Alright, so this is where we're going to leave it for now because our next step is defending the village and whatnot, so I'm going to cut this recording right here. And I will record the next bit right now, so I'll have two parts going up at the same time, but I just wanted to keep them in our segments. So yeah, thank you for joining me. Next time we're gonna help defend the village, and I hope to see you next time. See you around.